To give you an idea of how much wire we produce here in Merkenbach, in meter length, it's 80 times to the moon and back per year, and every meter in the same quality.
So the relationship between Sodi Tech and Bedra started really with us visiting customers. We saw the trend, people had started using Bedra, so we wanted to understand the reasons why. So we did a bit of research, spoke to Bedra and Stefan, and now, we understand the reasons why the customers are using it. Things are changing in the UK. People want more potential from their wire machines, and the best way to do that is through wire. There's so much success that can be done and achieved through the wire. So after learning about Bedra, we understood straight away that obviously we're selling probably the best EDM machine on the market, and Bedra's a lot like Sodi. They're always pushing the boundaries, and that's the people we want to work with, because that then relays onto the customers. They're going to get the best success out of their machines using this wire and buying Sodi machines. The reason Bedra's so good is they offer everything in wire, all the diameters, different materials, and wire is specific to each job. And really, reliability is the most important thing. And being a high-end company, Bedra, you're guaranteeing it, really.
So my name is Stefan Flügge. I'm the sales director EDM OEM at Birkenhoff GmbH, and Birkenhoff GmbH is engaged in EDM wire since end of the 70s. We can say that we are a pioneer in this EDM field, and also today we are really up to date with the most modern EDM electrodes for machines in the market. So we started a cooperation with Sodi this year, and the background of this cooperation was to bring really a special electrode and the machine together to bring finally the best results for the end customers in the space. So we at Bedra, we have a machine in our laboratory, and we bought this machine in our laboratory to be able to find out what are the best settings for our wires in these machines, to bring the best performance on Sodi for the end customers. So to give you an idea in how many wire we are doing here in Germany in our factory, is not in kilogram, but I would like to explain in meters. In meter length, it's 80 times to the moon and back per year, and every meter in the same quality. We are giving benefit to the end users by really special coating, which results in very high precision for the end users, and or if required in very high speeds, to be really unique in this field and to bring the end customers in the position to do their job much better than others can. Sodi and Bedra started a cooperation here in Germany, and we sit together and we agreed that it would make sense, because Birkenhoff wires are running really brilliant on Sodi machines, to have a look in these technologies, to improve these technologies for tailor-made technology for Bedra wires, for the end customers to have more solutions, to have a better wire, and to be better than others.
My name is Richard Bailey. I'm the sales manager at Sodi Tech EDM Limited. So I predominantly visit lots of customers day to day, and talking to our customers about their wire applications, we come across so many different sectors, different markets and different styles of application. So the partnership between Sodi and Bedra has come at the perfect time. People are pushing boundaries with our machines, they're learning different capabilities of the machine, and the new wire goes hand in hand with those capabilities. Applications change, people are striving to move technology forward, and we work closely with Bedra to develop those technologies and look at the applications from a different light. Recently I visited one customer. They had an application that nobody else had been able to achieve. We used Bedra wire, we developed some technology in-house with Bedra, and now we have a world-leading product with a Sodi machine using Bedra wire. So a standard application, you could use a general wire. We look at the bones of the application, so we go back to the metrology of the component, we go back to the consistency of the parts that are made. Is it an intermittent cut? Are there varying sizes? Are there varying apertures? And that allows us then to recommend a type of wire offered by Bedra, the technology applied to it, and not only that, we can make onboard tweaks to gain the best performance and to gain the best surface finish and quality for the part.
I'm Tobias Noethe. I'm head of R&D at Birkenhof, and I'm here since 2001. What excites me most is to push the limits another time and another time in regards to EDM wire to make it even perform better than the prior generations. We always playing around with some new ideas about new special coatings. We of course have a look to the market, what the customer will need in terms of performance and how would it run on all the different EDM machines. And then we figure out a certain concept. We go into first trials with a set of samples. We figure out the performance initially. Then we find out which direction we have to head after that. And after some loops of iteration, we have a final prototype which we take then to field tests at special customers before we really announce it and launch it to the market. The aim is always to bring a certain percentage of more performance to the customer. That can be in regard to cutting speed, that can be in regard to precision, or it can be in regard to the surface finish of a wire, and of course the overall reliability of the wire in a certain operation. The secret is to really have a full view on all the different properties of the wire. It's not just like one, I was talking about the coating, but it's also about the core material, about its consistency. It's about the straightness of the wire. It's about the surface, the cleanliness, and many other things which you have to keep in mind, which you have to tackle to keep the customer satisfied. Because it's not only just one spool you deliver, you supply to customers year over year the same type of wire, and he is expecting the same level of reliability throughout years. So especially with the Sodi Tech machines we found out, they have a really top-notch generator and also the ability and the potential to take us down to finer surfaces in the future. And this is really something we would like to figure out, because we have a couple of good wire types made for perfect surfaces. And that's one thing we would like to figure out, which is the best combination between the Sodi Tech machines and our type of wire. This is count one. And the second is we also see a lot of potential in cutting speed with those Sodi Tech machines because of the generator, and which is not fully used using just the standard wires. So we think our special coated wires with the special high performance coatings can take us far ahead. Yeah, we are excited to see how the generator works in detail, what leverages we have to pull to get this maximum performance out of the machine and out of our wire, so that in the combination we really can provide to the end users the best performing solution.
Visiting Bedra today has been really good for not only Sodi Tech but for me personally. I visit customers daily. I can then say, yes, we've got the strength within the Bedra Sodi Tech partnership to look at their applications and give the customer better productivity using Sodi machines and Bedra wire.
The partnership between Sodi Tech and Bedra really tells our customers that we aren't standing still. We're moving with the trends, and everything we do is for their benefit. Not just ours, it's for their benefit.